If you want to design a clean, modern homepage for your WordPress site without writing any code, this video will walk you through the exact process using Divi. We're going to build a complete homepage layout from scratch, starting with a strong hero section, followed by featured products, supporting sections, and a conversation-focused contact area. I'll show you how to structure each section properly using Divi's Visual Builder, how to control spacing and alignment so the page feels balanced, and how to style everything so it looks professional on desktop, tablet, and mobile. By the end of this video, you'll have a fully responsive homepage that looks intentional, polished, and ready to be used on a real website. From the WordPress dashboard, click on Pages, then open All Pages. At the top, click Add New, name the homepage, and then click Use Divi Builder. Once the builder loads, you'll see a completely blank canvas. This is where we'll design everything visually. In Divi, elements are color-coded to help you understand the structure at a glance. Blue represents sections, green represents rows, and grey represents modules. Keeping this in mind will make designing much easier as we move forward. To get started, click the blue plus icon at the bottom of the page to add a new section. Inside that section, click the green plus icon to add a row and select a single column layout. When Divi asks you to insert a module, choose the text module. Notice how it appears in grey. This helps you visually distinguish modules from rows and sections. Now let's quickly understand the interface before we start building. On the left side, you'll see a plus icon at the top. Clicking this opens the Insert Layout panel. This is where you can load pre-made layouts, saved layouts, or even build sections using AI. Divi 5 has moved this panel here to keep the canvas clean. Below that is the Layers panel, which shows a clear hierarchy of everything on the page. This is extremely helpful when selecting specific elements, especially once the layout becomes more complex. Next is the Inspector. When you select any section, row, or module and open the inspector, Divi shows all its related settings in one place. Spacing, colors, layout, borders, and effects without jumping between multiple tabs. Below that is the Variable Manager. This is where global design values live, such as colors, fonts, spacing, and image sizes. Anything you define here can be reused across the entire site, making future changes incredibly fast. At the top of the screen, you'll see the Divi 5 top bar. This stays visible all the times and gives you quick access to device previews, zoom controls, undo and redo, page settings, history, preview, publishing, and exiting the builder. On the right side, whenever you open an element settings, you'll work inside 3 tabs: Content, Design, and Advanced. These control everything from text and images to spacing, animations, and custom behavior. Before designing the page itself, let's set up some global styles so we don't repeat the same design work over and over. Exit the builder and return to the dashboard. Scroll down, find Divi, and click Theme Customizer. Under General Settings, open Site Identity and upload your site icon if you have one. Then go back and open Layout Settings and change the website content width to 1920 pixels or 1920. Next, open Primary Color and Secondary Color and set both to #E66323. Now open Typography and set both the heading font and body font to Roberto. Then open Buttons. Set the text color to white, the background color to the primary color, and the border color to match. Choose an icon if you like and set it to appear only on hover. In button hover style, repeat the same colors and set the font size to 15 pixels. Finally, open WooCommerce and adjust the product catalog settings and image sizes if needed. Once everything is set, click Publish, then return to the home page and reload the builder. Next, let's focus on designing the hero area. Basically, I'll start shaping the first thing visitors will see when they land on the site. Click the green plus icon inside the section and select a 2-column layout. Select the row and Under Design, look for Layout. Set both the horizontal and vertical gaps to 0. Under Sizing, set the width to 95% and the maximum height to 45 VH. Duplicate this row so that we can layer the content more cleanly. To make sure rows sit tightly together, select the main section, go to Design, click on Layout and set both gaps to 0. Now select the lower row. In the first column, add a heading module. Enter your main headline and under Design, look for heading text. Set the font weight to bold or semi-bold and increase the size to 60 pixels. Align the content towards the bottom so it feels grounded. Select the second column of the upper row and add a text module. Set the text size to 18 pixels. Reduce the width slightly and center align it so it reads comfortably. To place two call to action buttons next to each other, add a group. Set its layer direction to row and insert a button module. Duplicate the button. Change the text and apply a custom style to the second button by making it transparent and adjusting the border and text color. Now center align the button group so it feels balanced. If selecting elements becomes tricky, open the Layers panel and select them from there. Select the column holding the text and buttons, align the content to the bottom and add some bottom padding so it doesn't feel cramped. Now select the main section, upload a background image, set it to cover and position it at top center. Now add a dark overlay using blend mode. Choose Overlay and reduce the opacity to around 15% to improve the text contrast. Change the heading and text colors to white so everything looks clearly readable. At this point, take a moment to view the page on the front end and make small spacing adjustments until the hero section feels visually balanced. Add a subtle background radius to the buttons and link them to the shop page so they're fully functional. Once the hero area feels complete, we'll guide visitors towards your products. Add a new section. Choose a single column layout and insert a heading module. Type Featured Products, center align it, set the font weight to semi-bold and increase the size so it stands out. Below that, add another section and insert the Woo Products module from the Woo Modules list. Adjust the row width to 95%, set the product count to 4, and choose Featured Products as the product type so only highlighted items appear. Style the product titles and prices so they match your brand colors and reduce unnecessary spacing to keep the layout tight. Divi doesn't show Add to Cart buttons by default, so we'll fix that next. Go back to the dashboard, install WP code, add a new PHP snippet, paste the code, and enable it. Once active, refresh the homepage and you'll see the buttons appear below each product. After showcasing products, it's a good idea to invite visitors to take the next step. Duplicate the heading section, move it down the page, and update the text to have a fitness goal, ? Below that, add a 2-column row. Set the width to 90%, remove horizontal gaps, and increase the minimum height so the section feels spacious. Now use the Layers panel to select the first column and add a background image. In the second column, insert the WP Forms module. You'll see a legacy warning. That's fine. We just need to create the form. Go back to the dashboard, open WP Forms, and create a new blank form. Add fields for name, email, workout preferences, fitness goals, and an optional message. Hide labels using placeholders and keep everything clean and easy to fill out. Rename the form to Contact Us and change the Submit button text to Get My customized plan. Return to the builder, refresh, select the form, and adjust the padding so it sits comfortably within the layout. Update the form button color to match the site's primary color for consistency. Take a moment to review how this section looks on the front end and make small spacing adjustments until it feels balanced and inviting. Before wrapping up this homepage, let's make sure everything looks good on smaller screens. Switch to mobile view using the top bar. Reduce heading sizes, tighten padding, and center align text where needed. Adjust minimum heights for background images so they remain visible. If a background image doesn't appear correctly on mobile, insert a divider module, hide it visually, and use it to control height. Preview the page across devices and fine-tune spacing until the layout feels smooth and readable everywhere. Once everything looks right, your homepage is ready. You now have a clean, responsive homepage with a strong hero section, featured products, and a clear call to action, all built visually using Divi 5. I've also linked all the plugins and tools that I used in this video down in the description, so you can quickly go through them and import everything you want. See you in the next one.